Okay, so you've got lots of different types of coffee machines, as I'm sure you're probably realising as you're hunting around the internet. One of those types is a traditional coffee machine. So a traditional coffee machine would essentially be a machine that uses group heads like this. So each one of these would be a group head. These are your group handles. The group handle will have a single spout or a double spout. Double for doing two, single for doing one. Have buttons on the top here, which will allow you to basically select whether you're doing espresso, long espresso, double espresso, and so on, and that will obviously dispense the correct amount for you. You do have semi-automatic machines you've got to be careful of, which are actually on a switch and not semi-automatic as the name would suggest. I think it's something to do with the translation there, but you find quite a lot of the time we're quoting against people and we go, actually this is a semi-automatic machine. It's actually on a more or less a light switch on top, press it to start, press it to stop. That's no good for you. Espressos have to be, dead on, whatever measurement that, if you set your machine up for 35 mil, it's got to be 35 mil every time. If it's 50 mil, you're going to get a dramatically different taste and a different profile on your drinks. So if you've got everyone doing different strengths, different settings, your coffee's going to be all over the place. You're not going to have a consistent cup of coffee. And in this marketplace, you need that because obviously everyone's getting more and more competitive. Everyone wants to sell coffee at a higher price and everyone wants to have coffee that's better than the guy down the road. So to do that, you really do need to basically be on top of your quality and cutting out these variables wherever you can so that you can hone in on a good quality coffee for your outlet. Traditional machines will also rely on someone to foam the milk for them. There are also frothers and stuff on the market that can help with this. They'll typically be accompanied with a grinder. This one we have here is an on-demand grinder, which grinds the coffee as the name suggests, on demand. So the grinder, you would simply take the shots of coffee here, 2 for this one, pop it, tap it down, then pop it into the group head, press the button, and then it will dispense the drink. So just cups underneath, on there, you'd have one coming out of each spout. Okay, so traditional machines are probably the majority of what you see out there is a traditional machine. They tend to be reliable as a general rule of thumb, over into cups and so on. Although you have to make sure you're obviously getting them the correct make and model. There's hundreds of models out there now, from ones with lots of plastic components on, to ones more on solid brass, ones using stainless steel, ones that automate the frothing, ones that get the temperature correct. So really to go into any sort of great depth, you'd need really to give us a call and we can walk you through those and give you a quote so you can decide which options are right for your business, because obviously every business is different. But if you contact us, we'll be only too happy to help. Thank you for listening.